everybody, and welcome to Naughty or Nice with Miss Cassie. Tonight, my very special guest is Mistress Madyson.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm so glad you could join us tonight.
Well, I'm very glad to be back here in Los Angeles as a permanent fixture and not just a visitor.
Yes, if you may recall, last time Mistress Madyson was on the show, she was splitting her time between Arizona and LA, which is, that's quite a commute.
It is. It is. After a year of that commute, I finally said, you know, enough is enough. And I now make Los Angeles my full-time home. So once every 2 or 3 months, I go back to Phoenix, catch up with family, doctor's appointments, things of, you know, the vanilla existence.
All right. Well, we're so glad to have you here in LA.
Thank you.
And we just had DomCon. Wasn't it a blast?
It was amazing.
It was a great year.
It was. I got an opportunity to teach a new class.
Oh, what did you teach this year?
Visual takedowns, the art of nonverbal communication in your session. The class went very well, and it will be picked up by Kink University with kink.com.
Nice.
So
excellent.
They're going to send me up to San Francisco and film it all and make me look all glamorous and spiffy.
Wow, that's quite an opportunity.
I'm very excited about this.
Oh, you should be.
They're going to pick up that class. They're going to pick up my makeup class, and they would like to see if I'm interested in 3 other classes to co-teach with some of the other ladies up there. So I'm extremely excited at the opportunity.
Wow, that is fabulous.
Thank you.
And when did all this come down?
Literally 5 minutes after my class.
That's amazing. So they must have really enjoyed your class.
Well, the director, Donna Rama, has been trying to catch up with me since last year.
Oh my goodness.
His class either was taught the same time as mine, or I was teaching the class and he was on the other side of the building, or when we were in Atlanta, it was still scheduled at the exact same time. So this was the first time, and he wrote in advance, don't put my class the same time as Miss Madyson. I need to see her class. So he finally got a chance to see it, and he really enjoyed my teaching style, how I interacted with the audience, and he was thrilled to invite me up. I'm thrilled to be able to go up.
That is absolutely awesome. You know, my goodness, you know, I know very few people that have had that opportunity. That's really quite an honor.
I am really quite stoked because it is really the first step in letting people see all the different sides of me.
Oh, absolutely. I know exactly what you mean. People were very surprised to see me do a scene other than rope at the DomCon this year.
Exactly.
You know, because they all think that all I must know is rope, and it's not true.
No.
I'm a well-rounded Dom. I have amazing skills in a lot of things, you know, just like many of us do, but we get to actors and stuff, we get typecast.
Exactly.
You know.
So with my relocation back to Los Angeles, I wanted to make a stand to untypecast myself. So I taught something that I do all the time, but I took a different stance on it. I did performance shows that wasn't just me killing someone, because everyone thinks that all I do are these really intensive, hardcore sessions. I did a mommy dommy session where I was like, you know, giggly drunk and trying to kill the stuffy, and the children were losing their minds. It was adorable. I did another scene where it was a spoof on Mommy Dearest.
Oh, that was amazing. That was such a fabulous scene.
So warm. I found the perfect robe, but it was so warm. I was melting. And the young lady that I did the scene with, submissive Cupcake Sinclair,
yes,
who's always cold. She's always freezing cold.
Oh, I know, but she was so adorable.
She said, okay, that was a really good scene, but I am warm and want to take my pants off.
Wow.
So it was just a warm temperature altogether for both of us, but it was such a fun scene, and letting people know that, yes, I do mommy dommy and auntie, and I don't do ropes like you. I usually just refer people over to you. If they want ropes, I have no reservation saying that's not my thing. Can I give you Miss Cassie's card? But I do so much, and I want to be able to get out in the community and let people see I'm more than just boobs and fluffy hair.
Well, yes, we all are more than boobs and fluffy hair.
Well, yours is not fluffy. It's nice and braided. I totally love the Bo Derek look. Yes.
That's what everybody kept saying. I just like the braids.
Oh, yeah. It's comfortable. It's easy to handle. You can get up, take your ponytail out, and you're ready for work.
Yes.
It's nice to just get up and be.
Oh, yeah. I can just roll out of bed now.
Mm-hmm.
It's so easy. I have not recovered from DonCon yet.
No, I've slept for 2 days.
I slept until 9:30 this morning. I never sleep that late. Did you sleep in longer?
I usually don't get up until noon unless I absolutely have to. And I have 2 adorable service animals. God bless their cute little cuddly souls. They know what time to get up because either my cell phone or my tablet will start playing music. So they know if the music starts, let's hop on the bed and help mommy get up. So they're pouncing around and I'm like, snooze. And they're like, we don't like snooze. And they'll sit there next to me and I'll be dead to sleep. I'll open an eye. They're still sitting there. It's going to play the music again. They're looking at each other trying to figure out when the music's coming back on. I'm like, I just sat there waiting because I could see the timer ticking down to when the alarm was going to unsnooze. And they're like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. The second it goes off, poof, they're on top of me. Okay, it's time for us to get up and we've got to go for our walk and we need breakfast. And what are we going to do? Let's organize our puppy business for the day. And they've just been life-saving godsends with their little weird, obnoxious selves. I love them to pieces.
Aww.
Look, we found an adorable little background person.
We did. Isn't she cute?
Look, photobombing.
I love you, Mel.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, say hi to Rev Mel.
Gotta go back to work. I left my phones on.
Oh, my goodness.
Can't leave your phones on.
Not during the show.
Oh, I adore you, Mel. That was fun.
Ditto.
Oh, I don't know. I find the whole alarm thing fascinating because I have not used an alarm clock in years.
I
just decide what time I need to be up and I'm up.
No, I think it's because I grew up in Nevada.
Yeah.
So my internal clock doesn't work the same as everyone else. I want to be up all night and sleep all day, which works great if all I'm going to do with my life is webcam. But I do more. And, I'm noticing that, not all grocery stores are open at 3 a.m. when I want to go grocery shopping.
No, but the good ones are.
Yes. Yay, Winco. Oh, I'm so happy there's one here. Yeah, it's the little things that make a mistress happy. Can you get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, be at Winco to get my coffee mixture, blend it and bring it back so I can have coffee? Can you? Because I have no problem saying I'm not real functional without my coffee. I can do it, but it's not good for the people around me.
Oh, no.
I love coffee.
Well, yes, that does seem to be a very popular beverage among dungeon personnel.
Yeah. Some like tea. I typically, I'll find those that like tea because people love to bring me tea because they know I don't drink or do any drugs. So they're really apt to bring me different beverages, which I appreciate. I do.
So, speaking of drugs, are you doing caffeinated or decaf coffee then?
I do caffeinated coffee.
And caffeine is one of the most addictive drugs on the face of the planet.
It is. And I am caffeine sensitive. So I know exactly what time of the day to cut that caffeine off. And we do not have caffeine after 6 p.m. Not if I want to be to bed by midnight, 1 a.m. at the latest. Because I've had problems my whole life with sleeping. I have gone months on end with no caffeine.
Yes.
And still can't sleep.
Oh, that sucks.
Mm-hmm. I've had to make peace with I'll have to take one medication for sleep for the rest of my natural born life. I'm okay with that, as long as I can get that sleep, because a non-sleeped mistress,
Well,
Not
any
cute.
person needs, to recoup and refresh their mind
It-
and
very,
body.
It's very helpful. I had no idea how helpful it was until I didn't get any sleep. You don't get sleep, you just become nutty.
That's very true. It definitely interrupts the system.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, they've got this new commercial on TV, and it talks about the brain waves and the wake ones and the thing, and they've got this cartoon person split in half. One half is like, and the other half is.
Oh my.
It is crazy. It is crazy, but it talks about, how we have to balance the brain in order to achieve this balance of the sleep cycle.
That is very important
Yes.
because after DomCon, ultimately, I think DomCon really ends about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning on Monday because I always attend the after party.
Oh, this year is the first year I haven't attended the after party.
Oh, you missed out. It's a very rare scene to see. But the last 3 DomCons, somehow or another, I have talked myself into bottoming for Mistress Melissa Miles.
Oh, goodness sakes.
I survived. Just saying.
Huh?
The last few times I had to tap out. But
Well, what'd you guys do this time?
I don't typically do canes because I don't like stingy pain, which is why I have tattoos and they're on my back. I didn't see it coming.
Mm-hmm.
But she did caning and I handled it relatively well. She didn't kill me,
Yeah.
but I'm difficult to mark.
Yeah.
I've been that way my whole life. It's like you can hit me on Monday and you may see evidence of it on Thursday. I'll be sore, but you won't see it. So it was a really good scene. I think that as a dominant top and a mistress, to have the safety and security of another respectable dominant top master or mistress,
Yes.
that you can let that ego go through. To set that aside, go, okay, I'm going to put my mistress hat over here and allow you to take me somewhere I wouldn't normally go, that I take other people. Typically about once a year. So yeah, usually once a DomCon,
Yeah.
she tends to catch up with me because she's been running around doing so much. And she's like, hey, I hear there's a gauntlet you might have dropped. And I said, well, you may have a point. She's like, you pick it up again this year? I'm like, let me get a snack in me. I can do this because I'm in a good headspace.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a positive place in my life. I'm just genuinely happy. What a novel idea to be happy. I didn't think it was possible, but after a lot of very hard work and soul searching and getting, Miss Madyson in line, building the brand, understanding what that means, really taking into consideration those that have come before me with more knowledge. And they've taken me aside and I've been appreciative. And they're like, Madyson, why don't you try X? Maybe a little Q. See how that works for you. Because everyone's brand is going to be different.
Mm-hmm.
I look nothing like you, you look nothing like me. And clientele, that's the first thing they're going to look at. What does she look like? Okay. Then what talents does she have? Which is kind of sad in a professional sense that they're going for a look before a skill set. But that's the nature of the beast.
Yeah, chances are if they're going for the look, they don't care about the skill set. Been there.
Yeah, done that.
How many times they got in there and they want me to do subby things. It's like, no.
I'm like, I don't think you have enough money for me to do anything subby.
Hey, Mel, is there like questions and stuff in that chat room?
No, but I said to Piggy, Piggy, did you hear the dog snorting like a piggy? And he says, yeah, I did. Oink, oink, oink. So for everyone in the chat room that's watching the show at this moment, if you're not in the chat room, please come into the chat room. I can see that you guys are watching, but you're not coming in. And come and get your burning questions to our wonderful guest and to our fabulous host, Miss Cassie. So if you hear a snorting, you hear a barking and a barking, please forgive us. We have 2 dogs in the studio, and I couldn't find any drugs to drug them and get them to sleep.
Benadryl.
So I couldn't find them anything. So you go to sleep. So good job. Okay, I never love your hair, Cassie. Oh,
Yes,
fabulous.
it's so awesome.
Woo, 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 woo. Everybody in the chat room, do you like her hair? Does she look absolutely fine? Would you fuck that broad? Woo, 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 woo. Let's do it. Yes, I would fuck her in the chat room. Come on, let's do it.
See what happens when you get your hair done?
Oh, jeez.
I'm going with all natural.
So I wasn't fuckable before?
Oh, no, I would have fucked you before. I'd still fuck you now.
No,
I'm not that uppity.
I like the braids. And
I like long hair.
You both have beautiful hair. So.
Why, thank you ever so.
You're welcome. Never mind, I'm going to go away for a while.
Go play with the dogs, Mel.
No, I'm not even looking. I'm not even looking at them. If I look at them, the little one will come up and snort and try to forget about it. Just forget about it.
Because they're little attention animals.
Oh, no, the LB's not. The little one is like, looks like a needy sub who is all about me. Me. Spank me, pay attention to me. You know what?
Oh, yeah.
If I had rope, I would tie the dog up. My daughter, if she heard that, would never bring her back. Hey, that's an idea. Never mind.
Benadryl. Benadryl and bologna. I'm telling you, it's the cure-all for everything.
Yeah.
Needy subs are always entertaining.
Mm.
It's not that I have one now, but I keep getting asked the exact same question. So I'm going to share the question with our fun little audience so that I can share the answer. The question, Mistress, are you taking applications for personal slaves right now? Submissives are bottoms? The answer is no. I am not, because I am still getting me settled into Los Angeles. I look at getting settled in like building a house. If you don't spec out your area and lay your foundation, everything else is just going to fall apart and be crappy.
Oh, that's like a dog. You've got to piss on your property to protect it.
Exactly.
It belongs to you. And anyone else that comes around, forget about it. Forget about it.
I just got here barely a month ago. No, I know you guys think you can come in and just make my life wonderful, but you're just going to get in the way. Honest.
Mm-hmm.
I can take care of it myself. I'm a big girl. When I've gotten everything just the way I want it, then I'll bring you in to attend maintenance, but not before that.
The chat room. Patty said, I tied my cat up one time. We have Piggy in the chat room. We have Tiger. We have Patty. We also have Moon is coming to the chat room. There's a lot more people that are watching, so please come in the chat room. I just wanted, and Moon says, Maddie and Cassie, I love you both.
Aww.
So,
Love.
Yes.
And Tiger wants to know, how do you like it in LA?
I do like it in LA. The weather's a little interesting because I'm used to, well, basically cooking. It's hotter than bejesus in Phoenix right now, so I'm used to just being uncomfortably hot. Imagine all this leather in 90-degree heat. So that I'm used to that. So the fact that we had, 2 days of rain for Don Con threw me. I didn't know what to do with my hair. There was the problem. I was so proud of myself. I've grown it out. It's super healthy. It's really just doing wonders. Yeah, rain and humidity, not my friends. They're like the bad submissives. They're like, hey, we're just going to unbraid this when you're not looking. I'm like, snap, get away from my hair. But I couldn't do that with humidity. It just keeps coming up. I get to work and it's like all great. And someone will open a door and then poof and then fluff. So I'm like, I've got to figure something out with this fluffy deal.
The weather will change soon enough. What, Mel?
Piggy's made a statement, and I think it's a statement about moving to a new place. Getting used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Piggy said that goes for slaves, bottoms, and subs too. Haven't played in over a year because they're kind of establishing themselves. Piggy moved up to Seattle.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So Piggy understands how you can, you got to get into your groove.
Yeah, it's not that I don't want to. It's not that I'm not going to. But until I know that my house is in order, I'm not going to have anyone else in it. I don't need assistance in getting my house in order because then I can't go, oh, I know that I always want this here and I want that there.
Mhm.
I don't want to tell people where to put things. I want to put them there and then look and go, is that really where I want it? Is that going to make me happy for a long duration of time? Or would it look better over here? I know me. I've spent a long period of time with me, and I've relocated to different spots in Arizona and had people come in and they're like, oh, I just want to serve you, mistress. And well, unfortunately, there's a lot of desert in Arizona and Nevada that they might be buried in. I cannot confirm nor deny that that's where they went. They're just not with me. Just saying.
Mm.
You know, drive me crazy enough and I'll drive you into the desert and leave. Bye-bye.
Interesting.
Maybe I've
I
seen
just
too
don't
many.
take them on.
Yeah, it's like maybe I've seen too much Dexter. I don't know. Love that show. Yes.
Tommy has joined us in the chat room from
Oh.
England.
Well, hello, Tommy. Cheerio, pip, pip, and all that.
Pip, 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 hooray. Never mind. Tommy goes,
I've not been to London. It's on my to-do list. So if anyone happens to know Mistress Absolute, I'm coming to see her. As soon as I get myself established, I'm getting that passport. I'm going to go. I was so sad she wasn't able to join us this year at DomCon. She's such a treat and a delight.
Well, you know, we always get to see a variety of people.
Yes.
I mean, this Irene Boss was here this year.
Yes,
You
from
know, she's
Pittsburgh.
she's from Pittsburgh. She was absolutely amazing, and a few other faces that haven't been here the last couple of years. You know, and a few people that weren't here this year that will probably come back next year.
Yes.
You know, it was a very interesting mix of people.
There was. I had a few moments to fangirl Isabella Sinclair. Many, 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 many moons ago, that's who the person that trained and educated me said, well, once you've established yourself, you want to get to that ranking, dear. And I'm like, that looks like it's going to be way more work than I'm informed to do, so I need to start taking notes. So it was really great to run into her because she is such an everyday person, where as a fan, as someone who has looked at her career from an outsider standpoint, to now be in that career, to see all the hard work and all the behind the scenes things, and just take a few minutes to talk shop with her was just awesome. It took a second for me to stop giggling like a little schoolgirl, but you know, I got through it. She's so awesome. She did the pistachio commercial. Get cracking. Nice.
Very nice. Any questions in the chat room, Mel?
I know, but we've had Darren enter the chat room. Tommy says it's 5:30 a.m.
Oh my,
And
well
he's
thank you for getting up to see me.
Originally from near town near London, but he doesn't live in London. So,
Okay.
So they're all talking in there, and Carrie's on a break out of school. So we're very, very proud of Piggy. Very, very proud.
Go Piggy!
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So,
And we do miss her.
Yes,
We miss
very
you quite
much.
a bit, Piggy.
so did you guys miss me that I didn't go to DomCon this year?
Yes, there were a few people that were asking where you were, and you know, you were missed.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I have the dogs, and my daughter has a fit if I leave them alone too long, and it would have taken me, 45 or an hour to get there and then back, and then the dogs would have, and I would have wanted to stay all day, and the dogs would have died, and I would have been in trouble, and I would never see my grandchildren if I ever have grandchildren. So my daughter would get really mad at me. So I, you know.
Well, yeah, you know, when we kill our pets or our play toys or things like that, you know, then we haven't got anything to play with anymore, and
That's
causes
true.
problems. And
occasionally new ones show up, but
yeah.
they're a little leery if they hear you've killed the previous ones.
Yes, my daughter would never let me see her grandkids. But they're, earlier in the show, they were interested in you were talking about your class. Could you go into a little more detail about the class that you taught at Downtown? You said it sounded very interesting.
Oh, I thank you. Visual Takedowns, the Art of Nonverbal Communication is a class that I wrote in reference to real life dominants interacting with their submissives or slaves, not only in a scene, but in public. I am diabetic. So those that have been in service to me since 2007, which is when I was diagnosed, were taught that if they see me rustling my fingers while I'm still talking with another dominant or other people, they know I feel that my sugar's dropping. I need either a piece of fruit, a piece of candy, something to bring it back up. And they need to also start looking for where's the closest place I can get my mistress something nutritious to eat. If they see me wave my fingers like this, it's a sign language here for water, which I drink a ridiculous amount of. So they'll bring me my water and I don't need to stop my conversation with whom I'm speaking to because they are in service to me. If I'm in a scene and I'm really just, I've spent all day talking. Maybe I don't want to have that conversation. I want to be able to convey that entire conversation with them and not say a word because I've done sessions and not spoken. It's all in the face. And that entire class will be online very soon. I'll make sure to tweet and post and send information to Rev Mel so she can add it to this as soon as it's available.
Cool. Sounds interesting.
I really like it because so many people tend not to understand that you can say so much and not say a word.
Oh, absolutely. Before I play with my bottoms, we do work out a nonverbal way of communication in case if there's at any time during the scene, they're incapable of using their actual voice. Or perhaps I gag them. Or we have a no speaky rule.
Which is always nice. Sometimes silence is great.
But yeah, I often will do that. Or perhaps, they're leaning against the St. Andrews. They cannot see me.
Exactly.
And there's a chance that they could muffle whatever they're saying. So we make a hand signal that says, lets me know that, go a little softer, or, they maybe might make one for, break.
Yeah.
And different things. And that way I know to come up, caress, perhaps check in with them, but we work out a nonverbal way to scene as well. And I do both with them. I usually will give them that hand signal to use in addition to whatever we're doing.
Yeah. I find that if I have them silenced, I will give them either a clothespin or a rubber ball to put in the hand so that they have something they can drop or throw that lets me know, hey, I need something different. Can you check in with me? Can we find out what's going on? Because sometimes I will be so enthralled with the opposite end of the body that sudden change is what's going to get my attention and bring me back up to earshot. Because I'll tell them in a minute, if I've recently washed my hair, I've got water in my ear. So I'm not going to hear them automatically. So I've got like bright colored rubber balls that are with all of my toy kits that, boop, just like a fun little puppy. I'm like, oh, look, something bright. You needed something? What's going on? How are you doing? Do I need to call 911? Usually they just need water or they need a change of pace.
Oh, that's good. Was there a question, Mel?
Yes, there is a question in the chat room. Moon asked, what advice do you have for someone interested in getting into the profession of being a pro dom?
Run, Forrest, run. This has been the most work I've ever done in my life. It is exciting. It's wonderful. It sounds glamorous, but it really is a full-time job.
No, it's hard work. I mean, we actually train to do what we do.
Yes.
We take classes. We find a mentor.
Yes.
We find out what our niche is. We hone our skills.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and many of us, we start out at the bottom and work our way up. We start out as a professional submissive, work our way up to switch, work our way up to dom.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all depending on, you know, where we're feeling it and what our niche is, you know,
Yeah.
because you can't always choose what your niche is going to be, because a lot of times, unfortunately, it's going to be based on the way you look,
Yep.
you know.
That is correct. Where I do a very wide variety of things, I looked too harsh. I'm like, really? I could have swore looking like a dominant mistress was kind of a hardcore pipe hidden thing. That's what all these videos said here. You know, the internets. I was going off what the internets said. They're like, no. You need something softer. You need to show just a little touch more skin. For what? They're not paying for skin. Psh. And it took a little bit of convincing to see that the little small changes were getting me different sessions, because I do so much. My specialty is bringing your fetish fantasy to light, where Miss Cassie is known for ropes. It's hard for people to gauge what they can and cannot do with me, because they haven't seen that I do just one thing and I keep repeating it. I've done a little bit of everything so that they know variety is what's going to make me the happiest. It genuinely is what feeds me as a dominant, a top. Is, oh, you said you wanted to do something just off the wall and crazy? Challenge accepted. Give me a little bit. I gotta get stuff together for this. Yes, Mel.
A question from Tommy, because Tommy kept saying, what's the topic today? What's the topic? I says, ask a question. And Tommy's always good at asking questions and creating chaos in the chat room.
Well, you know, everyone's got to have a job.
Yeah, he's awesome. If he's up at 5:30 in the morning, got to give him lots of credit.
Yes,
oh, of course.
He said, question is, pro-dom, not a I can't say the misnamer. I can't say that word.
Misnomer.
Misnomer, thank you.
Mhm.
Wouldn't pro-top be a more appropriate term?
It is.
I never thought about that.
It really, really is. We are service tops. We provide a safe, sane, and consensual environment for a specific fee of some form for our talents and skills.
Oh, providing fantasy role play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she got the short version of it. But that's really what it is. And I enjoy doing that, because I can take little snippets and put in my pocket and go, I might bring this to my private life. That was really, really fun. So it gives me a chance to see so many other things that, you know, may not have come across my mind, because I'm relatively creative when I want to be, but I can't think of everything. I'm not that mistress. I'm not that top. I'm not that dom. I'm not the do you know who I am person. You don't, but you should.
So, Cassie, if you're a pro top and you're giving role play fantasies, if I dream about you in the middle of the night and masturbate, do I owe you $50?
Yes.
And you can make that payment to Miss Cassie Loves Rope at gmail.com.
I love you, Cassie.
Google Wallet's great.
Oh my God, I think I owe you $400 then.
Pay up.
Get that payment out soon. I'm sure she has tons of things to do with those funds.
Oh. You guys must be exhausted from the long weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked my ass off the entire weekend from 11 o'clock Friday until like 6 o'clock Sunday. It's like nonstop.
Yeah. I truly, honestly believe every word she just said, because I got in an extra day early so they could do industry only classes and assist in making sure that different things were taken care of throughout the weekend, because like Rev Mel is babysitting her dogs, I did not have a babysitter for my dogs. So luckily I'm only like 15 minutes away from the event location. I get up, walk them, get their breakfast, get my breakfast, and be over to the event center before 10:15. Yeah, that was never fun if you get home at 3 in the morning. And that is after getting in, walking them, feeding them again, feeding yourself again, and going to bed. So it made for a very long weekend.
Well, I thought of you all there. I really wish that I was there. I just, my daughter can't leave the dogs alone. And so Cassie, you taught a class too, correct?
I did.
What did you teach?
Oh, I taught a chair bondage class, which was always a lot of fun because I take my participants out of the audience, so they get to be tied up. And I had like a bar stool,
Ooh.
a massage table that I was able to prop up the back so it had a back support.
Mm-hmm.
Then, of course, I took 3 of the actual convention chairs
Mm-hmm.
and tied one person into it. And, I threw away that other chair and then tied 2 people into the other one.
There you go.
Yes, I was going to do something and tying them separately. And then I said, the heck with it. They wanted to mount each other anyways.
Well,
So I tied
that's
them
why
in.
we're service tops. We aim to please.
Oh, no, I did it for myself. Nothing about aiming to please them. It was my deal.
Yeah, but they were happy in the end. See, everyone was
They were happy because I was happy.
As it should be.
That's right.
Doesn't always happen
None
that
of this
way.
service top shit. I'm a dom.
Oh,
You may be a service top.
fight.
I'm a freaking dom.
Oh, I
Well, but
didn't deny that you weren't.
But Tommy in England says it's how he says it's refreshingly honest how you guys are talking about all this stuff.
Well, lying hasn't gotten me anywhere. I figured I'd try the other direction.
And Don Javier has come into the chat room.
Howdy,
He talks
Don.
About goat check.
Yeah, does he have a goat
sex.
joke for us?
Goat sex.
Well, I know he-
Question from
Oh.
Tommy.
Yes.
If CBT play in a dungeon involves manual contact, isn't that a form of prostitution? That's an interesting comment.
No, it is not.
I didn't think it was.
We use barriers on our hands. We do not touch them directly. We never make nice with the penis.
No.
It is torture. It is trained. It is done in a way. It's like I like to just really twist.
I'm pretty notorious for the vampire glove experience. I like icy hot.
Yeah.
I like vapor
No,
rub.
it's nowhere like prostitution.
No, this isn't
You know.
just pretty and treats. I know a lot of people want to.
And I believe prostitution actually involves penetration of some sort on somebody's part
Right.
somewhere.
I believe
And an
so.
exchange usually of body fluid. We don't do
Do
any of that.
No. Mm-mm.
Not going to happen.
No.
What about CBA?
What does the A stand for?
Cock and ball attention.
Cock and ball attention.
Well, I've thrown needles at them.
Well,
Does that
we
count?
do love to put the itty bitty penises up on stage and have everybody go by and go,
Or no, we pass out magnifying glasses
oh,
so
yes,
we can see them.
and tweezers.
Yes. I love my magnifying glasses and
Yes.
tweezer sessions. Those are so much fun.
Yes.
Because I have really big hands. And if you're just this little, it's going to be seen.
Oh my God, and have we seen some micro dicks?
Ooh, Lord.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Yes, there should be a contest. There should be a museum.
So what's
I
the
think-
strangest dicks that you guys have seen?
Oh my goodness.
The guy that had one too many Prince Alberts, that just disturbed me. Because I think I spent 15 minutes going, why?
How
mean,
many did he have?
7.
Hmm.
Like,
Was
4?
it set up in a way that you could lay stuff?
oh, I
through it?
did. I did. I staple gun 6 rivets into his thighs and then
Nice.
corseted them to one leg and corseted them to the other and then laced them through and then did some needlework in between. But it was, I'm like, did you come in thinking, hey, I spent all this time getting all this metal stuffed in my junk. She's going to fuck my shit up. And he's like, no, I kind of like the needles going through, not just in. I'm like, hey, we negotiated for like 20 minutes after you said you had this. I wanted to make sure I covered everything. You asked for it. He's like, no, I'm happy with it. Honestly, I didn't think you'd come up with that much shit to do. I'm like, because I'm a mistress. I come up with shit you didn't know I could do. Thank you for your time. Please come again.
What about you, Cassie?
Me?
Strange dick you've ever seen?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Professionally or non-professionally?
Both.
Ah.
Oh my.
A very well-known dick in our community.
We know a lot of them.
Yes, we do.
Oh.
Getting their dicks all over the place.
Oh, I
Can't
don't know.
keep it in
It
trousers.
is so unique. They'll know that I'm talking about them. It's such a sad situation.
Well, you know,
It really is.
not everyone's blessed and talented.
Yeah, this poor thing has just been all wrong, and not in a good way.
Well, that sounds a little painful.
Well, let's put it this way. He has to kind of lift it up this way and put it in by hand. It just doesn't go in on its own.
Yeah, this is my scared face.
That's bent.
Well, okay, it's a bit long.
Well, it needs to be
It's
a bit
long, and it just goes.
Well, maybe it needs more sticks inside of it to hold it upright.
I don't know. It's got an awfully big kind of head. It just goes. It's got a big,
Sad face to it. Oh my.
Oh my God.
I don't happen to have that personal problem because I have a sassy boyfriend, and yeah, he's sassy for a reason. Painfully young, so it works out for me.
Now, this was a few years ago, but yes, it is somebody prominent in the LA scene.
And she looks all wholesome and good.
They're saying in the chat room, must tell us.
No, we don't.
No,
have
I
to
really
do
can't. That wouldn't be nice to do for that person. I mean, how embarrassing, because they fancy themselves to be quite the ladies' man.
Well, you know, I fancy myself to occasionally be quite the ladies' man, but you know, don't let the boobs fool you. I will fuck your shit up.
I'm the ladies' lady.
See, it works out.
Yes,
Mine,
indeed.
mine is a tuna can.
You're into those tuna cans.
No,
huh?
I don't like tuna cans.
You don't like tuna cans.
Don't like them. You can't walk after it.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be a bruising experience.
It's a horrific experience.
Well, you know, I have found coconut oil is the cure-all answer to everything. That and the word slow the fuck down. This is not a marathon.
But a tuna can, it's huge. It's like this.
A whole baby comes out.
But it's the dick is this long and
This
wide.
And that's it.
Oh.
Tuna can. Or chewed off pencil dick is the worst.
Yeah, that's not pretty either.
No, a chewed off pencil dick is really bad.
Well, we're being awfully mean to penises at the moment. And getting to the amateur level, I have done photo sessions with women who shaved their pussies, and they should not have shaved.
Ooh, just way too much going on there, huh?
Mm.
Because this is what horrified looks like.
Yeah, not everybody should shave. I'm just saying.
It's when those lips are flopping.
Oh my God. I've seen some really scary shit.
Wow. I've seen a myriad of both, and
I think we should ask the chat room if they've seen stuff like that.
I'm a personal preference kind of.
But beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
And if I'm
Because
beholden something frightening, I'm going to look
like my
scared.
vagina. My labial lips are very large, and I'm extremely pink.
Show and tell.
See, I'm extremely pink.
Oh, that is right. She is very, very
I'm
pink.
very pink.
Yes, and as everyone's looking, I'm not pink. It's clear that there's nothing pink going on here but the rinse.
Mine's a light kiss of tan.
Oh no, I'm real
with
tan.
A little bit of pink.
Real tan. I'm very, very tan.
For the people in the chat room were all looking at her tits.
Yes, let's take a survey. We want a survey of areola colors. I also want a description of nipples, please. Mine, and I'll start this.
Okay.
Mine are beautiful.
They are. I've seen
eraser tips, just like on the end of a pencil. They stand out really easy. It doesn't take much to make them stand to attention.
No.
They're pretty much naturally erect. Okay, now go amongst yourselves and discuss, and I want to see a survey, please.
Well, they are discussing things in the chat room. They can know. I don't know. Tiger, I don't know if I should say this, but I think I'm going to.
Oh,
You
wow.
guys are going to get gross. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm going to say a couple things. Patty also said something too. No, it's when a gal's in her period, someone shits in her pussy and proceeds to eat it out. Ew!
Well,
and then Patty goes, I've seen 2 dicks that were 2 inches. It's too small.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
not anything you can do with 2 inches but erase some notes and go on
yeah,
to
but
the
that
next
previous comment, that's
That's-
not healthy.
No.
That's not
bacteria.
healthy at all. That's got trichomoniasis.
Exactly. The tricky
It's got
thing.
tricks written all over it.
It's called cherry pie. It's called cherry fudge pie.
Ugh.
That's what it's about.
No,
Yeah.
I'm going to pass
No.
on that.
Yeah.
No, that's
However, I did want to point out a misnomer. America. I am mixed race. As you can clearly see, I do not look like the beautiful white woman next to me. I'm only half white, which means only half of me is going to be tan. Not burnt, not cindered, not darker than life, not some dark plum. It doesn't happen. I have had several people who have had oral sex with me go, wow, I didn't think it was going to be this light. I don't know where they're keeping all the light-skinned porn girl movies, but really, we come in many colors. Thank you, and good night. I don't know how many times I've heard that. Wow, I didn't think it was going to be this light.
Thank you for sharing.
What did you think it was going to be?
Well, they're all sharing in the chat room too. Moon says, I have tan skin, lightly tan areolas, and
nice.
flat nipples.
Flat nipples. What's the diameter, please?
We'll have to wait and see what she says.
Yeah, I've got way too much areola.
Well, some people, I mean, their areolas are about 3 inches across. It's amazing. Mine are they're the pink, and they're about so, and mine are slightly almost football shaped. Yeah, they're really cute.
I've seen him. I swear to Jesus, she is so not lying. On the other hand, I'm waiting for enough money to come in to get the surgery to trot her down to go, can we just make mine look like this?
Pig Carrie goes, my titties are nice. And then Tommy goes, I have nice man tits.
Man tits.
And Art Miller has come into the chat room.
Well, hello, Art.
Miller. Art Miller.
I don't know an Art Miller.
Pray tell, Art Miller, I know you have a tasty question for us.
And Darren says, my nipples stick out. All these men are talking about their nipples.
Nice. Well, no, there is there's one guy that comes to the cement parties every once in a while. His nipples are legendary. I swear to God, they're like 1.5 inches long.
Mm-hmm.
They're amazing, and they're as thick as my pinky.
They are.
They are the best nipples to torture in the whole world, and he likes nipple torture.
Yes.
Praise be giant nipples that love torture.
Yeah, I didn't make that list.
Well,
I don't care for him.
He has dark brown nipples.
Oh, nice.
He is the most beautiful man you'll ever meet. He's gorgeous. And Tiger says, my nipples are pretty damn sensitive. And Tommy says, my ex-mistress used to tweak my nipples. Oh,
Nice.
Moon says her, I can't do it.
Areolas.
Areolas are about 2.5 inches across.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So
See, where you're finding joy and beauty in this, I just keep going, no. If it was smaller like that, it'd be fine. But I literally was bored and annoyed one day and measured 3 1/4 going left to right, 2 1/4 going up and down. That's just too much. That's like a salad plate. That's a whole salad plate. No.
But I think all breasts are beautiful.
Well, they'll be much beautiful once they just stay here. Don't they look good way up here, America?
woo-hoo.
I'm going to coordinate a GoFund it just to go fund my good boobs. You're more than welcome to fund my boob obsession because I don't mind that they're big. I just want them to stay up here. Like, literally, I want to be able to put dinner, my plate here, and just eat. So I'm not spilling anything. You know, I found car keys in here one day. They weren't even my car keys. You know.
It's terrible when you find
Wow.
popcorn in it from a week ago. No.
Oh, no.
No,
It's
just
usually
easy.
yesterday.
Well, you see, I just don't wear a bra.
Must be nice.
You know, it's
Those that are
it usually
blessed
falls all the
way through.
down.
Yeah, no.
In the chat room, they're talking. Tommy says, "I had a recent partner who had bullet nipples. They were huge. They came out huge." And then Art Miller said, "Did somebody say salad?"
I did say salad, Art Miller.
She compared her nipples to salad plates. Salad plates are a lot bigger than a 2 1/4 by a 2 1/4.
No,
Salad
3 1/4 by 2 1/4.
This is a salad plate.
That's what it looks like in my head. It's more
Honey,
like a
your
saucer.
boobs aren't that big.
Well,
They're pretty big, but look,
yeah.
that would be huge.
Yeah, over here. At this end.
There,
Yeah, see?
either way,
See?
it would still be huge.
They are. It's like 4 strips of duct tape just to cover them.
Where's my goddamn measurement?
Oh my God, but they'd be so much fun to paint with latex.
Yeah, I'm working on this latex experience, America. I just moved to California where latex is kind of like the second skin of things to wear. I own none. Absolutely, positively none. I've lived in Phoenix, Arizona where there's been no need to own it. I'm already sweating to death. So,
Yeah, but see, the latex paint is only bits of latex painted where you need it. It's not an entire outfit to encase your body in sweat.
well, I need the whole thing to hold everything together. I'm not petite. I'm never going to be petite. I have no desire to be petite, but I have a desire to be curvy and not square. I'm Scandinavian and Jamaican. Does not make for many curves. Makes for a hard-working woman with a tissue box figure.
I don't know. Scandinavians are pretty curvy. That's my background.
We're usually kind of upright and square. No, I think we need to get you one of those little DNA kits because there's probably more black in you than there is in me. I don't.
No, my ancestral background: Swedish, German, Irish, and Hungarian.
Oh, haha! She said Hungarian.
Hungarian.
Yes, that the Ice-T's wife is Hungarian. She's all butt. She paid good money for her boobs, but she is all butt.
Is that where the butt came from?
Yes.
I don't know. We seem to have huge asses on both sides of the family.
Yeah. There's clearly no Hungarian anywhere in me at all. It's firm, it's muscular, but it is not juicy. So squats and donkey kicks, here I come. Yay. I love my niece. She's been the advocate of, if you just do more squats and donkey kicks. I'm like,
I think there's a better way to do it.
But
fucking from behind.
Find a nice submissive, bend your knees down, and just keep rocking.
Oh yeah.
That
well,
would
actually, that would be good.
that would
Well,
be really
But
good.
no, I don't believe in squats and lunges. There are different ways to do.
There's no need for you to squat or lunge. America, have you seen her butt? Oh my Lord Jesus Christ in heaven, thank you for eyes. It's fabulous.
Cassie, you want to stand up?
Oh, what? You guys want to see my big fat butt? I've gained like 30 pounds.
But look at it. It's round. It curves. It's great.
It's like, take a bite of that, America.
Yes, America.
Okay, can you do that twerking, whatever it's called?
The what?
Twerking?
Oh, the twerking?
Yeah, I can't.
I
do
don't
that.
know if I can do it in this.
I don't know if she could do it in the chair, but she doesn't need to. And I don't know where this 30 pounds went from, but you
Oh, it
know.
all went right here.
Well, that's okay. Because that's the trend now, is more behind. I was doing
It
great.
couldn't have been that trend 30 years ago.
Thank you. I don't know. 30 years ago when I was like, you know.
Or how old was I 30 years ago? Yeah, sure, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
What? Oh my goodness.
Okay. Yeah, see? It's like super round. And she's not pushing or trying.
No.
It really is this round, America.
It is.
See, look, I'll even.
The jeans are painted on.
Yeah, see? Look at that, America. It's round. I could do the same thing and you'd be like, is she standing? I bend and it's almost like a perfect shelf.
They said nice ass.
Oh, thank you.
It is
Tom, you wanted to talk about the bumps on the areolas?
bumps on the areolas.
Oh, I have some cute little bumps on mine. Don't you have cute little bumps on yours?
2 on
Just
this
2?
one.
I don't know.
And-
Looking.
They're usually on the
Well,
underside.
My bumps are more prevalent when I get excited and aroused. Just saying.
No, mine are there no matter what.
Oh.
But they're like utterly unsensitive until I found this new boyfriend. God bless him. I guess he found the tweaking trick because
Yeah.
it's not too hard, it's not too soft, but it seems to always work for him. And I'm like, well, you've performed some Christmas miracle because everyone before you were like, how do you get them to? Do they do anything? I'm like, nah. They're just really pretty decorations. Just pretty decorations.
Oh goodness.
So in the chat room, Pig Carrie says, "Is that Kim Kardashian?" And you're showing your butt.
No.
And Javier says, "Can I get Cassie's butt with my tambak?"
I don't know what a shambach is, but I don't think she'd take kindly to that.
No.
Oh. But there are people that are watching the chat room. We only have 3 minutes to go. So,
Oh my
you guys,
goodness.
lots of people that are watching the show that have not ventured into the chat room. I guess people were tweeting out there that you had a fine butt.
Well, it's true, America. It's true.
Okay, well, we are getting close to the end of time. So contact information. How do people find you? Where are you working out of? All that good stuff.
Alrighty, well,
Websites, you know.
my website is my name, missmadyson.net. MSMADY like yellow SON.net. You can get me via Gmail with the same name. I am currently a staff member at Sanctuary Studios LAX. I am on several different cam sites. I do custom videos. I offer phone sessions, web sessions, private one-on-ones. I do travel often, so check my website to find out where I'm going to be next. You can usually see when I'm available on the Sanctuary Studios site for my in-call sessions there. You can always reach me by phone daily from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. at 323.
I thought you-
I wouldn't do that.
Oh.
Because this will be going onto YouTube and all over the place.
Oh,
And you said you don't get up before noon.
no,
You don't
but
want-
my phone has do not disturb, so it doesn't ring until 11.
Are you sure you want to give out your phone number because it's going to be on forever and ever?
Oh yeah, it's on all my stuff. Yeah, it's 323-389-PAIN. Call me early, you're gonna get hurt. Yeah, no, my number's out there. It's fine. It should be part of my YouTube channel, which again is my name.
So if everybody in the chat room will please call that number right now.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll just go to voicemail or something quiet.
Oh no, I want you guys to stagger this. Every 30 seconds, somebody call.
Yes, and book an appointment. We do double sessions.
Oh, that's true.
That would be quite exciting. I haven't gotten a chance to do a double session with you yet.
Oh, they're a lot of fun,
Yes, they are.
especially the interrogation ones.
I am
I
dying
love
to
playing
do-
good cop, bad cop.
I know. It's more like good cop. I'm just going to
Good
slaughter
cop
you.
and devious cop.
Exactly. I'm just going to slaughter you.
Sicker and sicker.
Uh-huh. I even do bad accents, don't you know?
Oh God, yes, bad accents. Aren't they the best? Okay, so we are getting towards the end here. Did they say anything about naughty or nice or anything about this?
No, but Javier put a statement in there. Miss Cassie's doing her class at the rope dojo tomorrow for their side.
Oh, thank you, Javier. Yes,
Awesome,
I do
yay.
teach rope class at the Lair de Sade every Wednesday night from 8 to 10. I am also teaching a rope class this Saturday at Sanctuary from 12 to 2. And I will be performing this Saturday night for Thirst, Pinups, and Peril.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, I've been working on this scene all day. It is going to be a blast.
Awesome.
And I am gonna my guest next week is the fabulous Ms. Fiona X.
Ooh, she is so much fun.
She is. She's an amazing switch. I believe. Has she been promoted to Dom or?
No, I don't.
No.
I don't think she has made an effort or desire to say
Well,
that.
she's so good at being a switch. She is just absolutely delectable and amazing.
She is,
And I'm really looking forward to having her on the show.
I applaud those that can be a switch because my little pea brain says I'm either leading the show or I'm bitching about following. That's how that goes. I'll follow, but I'm going to bitch the whole way.
So, and then I think the weekend after that is Anarchy. It's like, oh my goodness.
Yes, and that's like
that's the DC versus Marvel. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm already working on that scene.
I don't know. I might feel like Storm.
Carrie says naughty. Tiger says nice, and they're still chatting in the chat room.
Awesome.
Nice. All right. Well, we're going to say goodnight, folks, and I hope you tune in next week when I have Ms. Fiona X on. And wasn't Mistress Madyson fabulous?
Woo-hoo!
You know how to get in touch with her, and she can give you one hell of an interesting session.
Oh, yes.
All right.
You guys have a great evening. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you all later.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, I didn't put the end in.
Hey, there it is.
No, it's not.
There's something. One of these days I'll remember what contacts.